Hello, everyone. I'm Amanda, and I'm part of the leadership team here. Welcome, Chairman and members of the board. Today, I'll be presenting a presentation on organizational design, structure, and change with Spirit Airlines. Spirit Airlines was founded in 1983 as Clipper Trucking Company. It was a Michigan-based company. And then in 1890, the company was rebranded as Spirit Airlines, focusing on offering low-cost air travel. Today, Spirit Airlines operates on an extensive network throughout the United States, Latin America, and the Caribbean, with a fleet of over 190 aircraft and more than 10,000 employees. Over the years, Spirit has significantly grown by adapting to changes in the airline industry and expanding its routes and services. Okay, so today I want to address a critical area for the company's future with aligning our strategies with the benchmarks of corporate excellence. To guide me with this discussion, I've turned to Fortune Magazine's Most Admirable list, a respected and widely recognized ranking of the top companies in the United States. This list evaluates firms based on 8 key dimensions, providing a comprehensive view of what defines a successful and admired organization. These dimensions would include innovativeness, quality of management, long-term investment value, social responsibility and community environment, people management, quality and product services, financial soundness, and the wise use of corporate assets. So Spirit Airlines seems to be underperforming in quality of products and services. This is evidenced by frequent customer complaints regarding flight delays, cancellations, and additional fees. The issue with frequent customer complaints regarding flight delays at Spirit directly relates to the performance dimension of quality. Performance refers to the primary operating characteristics of product or a service. In the context of an airline, this includes on-time arrival, efficient service, and the reliability of the flight schedules. When Spirit Airlines faces frequent delays and cancellations, it directly impacts the airline's ability to deliver its core service, which is to transport passengers from one location to the other on time and as scheduled. A major issue is the airline's operational reliability, leading to frequent disruptions. These disruptions directly impact customer satisfaction, leading to negative reviews and decreased customer loyalty. The ramifications include the airline's brand. The airline's brand image basically suffers due to consistent negative experiences. And then we have dissatisfied customers, which may switch to other competitors, reducing ticket sales with us and lowering the profit for the company. Compensation for delays and cancellations, as well as costs associated with rebooking passengers, can significantly impact profitability. Failure to improve in this dimension could lead to further erosion of customer trust, which would make it difficult to attract and retain customers, ultimately threaten the airline's long-term viability. Spirit's organizational structure appears to be highly centralized, which can slow down decision-making and hinder responsiveness to operational disruptions. The focus on cost-cutting while contributing to low fares may also negatively impact service quality. The organization culture seems to prioritize efficiency and cost control over customer satisfaction, potentially leading to a lack of empathy and responsiveness from employees when dealing with passenger issues. When it comes to conscious capitalism, Spirit Airlines does not appear to fully embody the principles and values of conscious culture and management. While cost efficiency is important, a conscious culture would also prioritize stakeholder well-being, ethical practices, and a higher purpose beyond profit maximization. Embracing these principles can lead to a more engaged workforce, improved customer service, and a strong brand reputation. Spirit Airline often prioritizes cost-cutting and efficiency over these values. And by doing this, it could lead to an approach that would strain relationships with employees and customers, as evidenced by frequent complaints about customer service, fees, and working conditions. While efficiency and cost effectiveness are important for organizational function, a lack of focus on conscious culture's values can negatively impact employee morale, customer loyalty, and long-term sustainability. So there is a 8-step process for leading change, which we have decided to go with. The first step would be the sense of urgency, which would communicate the severity of the operational issues and their impact on the company's future. The second would be building a guiding coalition, which would be to assemble a team of leaders from various departments to champion the change. The third step would be to form a strategic vision and initiative, and this would develop a clear vision for improved operational reliability and customer service with specific goals and initiatives. 4 would be to enlist a volunteer army, which would be to engage employees across all levels in the change process through training and empowerment. Enable action by removing barriers would be to streamline decision-making processes and empower employees to resolve customer issues more quickly. The 6th step would be to generate short-term wins. We would implement quick fixes to improve operational efficiency and celebrate early successes. The 7th step would be to sustain acceleration. This would be to continuously monitor progress, refine strategies, and reinforce the new culture. The last step would be to institute change. This would embed the new practices and values into the organization's culture and processes. So change initiatives often face challenges that we would see within the company. This would be such as lack of urgency, disunity among leaders, unclear visions, inconsistent communication, employee disempowerment, and loss of momentum. Effective management plans involve presenting data to highlight the need for change, fostering collaboration among leaders, involving employees in vision creation, using multiple communication platforms, celebrating early successes, and reinforcing changes through the policy updates. Subsystem realignments include enhancing customer service, creating cross-functional teams, aligning marketing and strategic planning, strengthening internal communications, adjusting organization culture and structure, and tasking the project management office with tracking progresses, and integrating change management principles into human resource processes. Okay, so as a manager, designing an effective organizational structure requires learning from past mistakes and embracing new approaches. Over centralization with its rigid top-down control should be avoided as it stifles innovation and hinders quick responses to the market changes. So with the lessons learned from this situation, I have learned that the three most focused that we would be on would be structure, culture, and change. So clear and consistent communication coupled with rewarding behaviors that align with the desired culture will reinforce its importance. When managing change, it's important to avoid the trap of poor communication, which breeds resistance and anxiety. Instead, I have decided to The best approach would be to engage employees through involvement and participation by creating a sense of urgency and providing the necessary training to support the adaptation to the new processes and expectations. And that wraps up my presentation. I do thank you guys for your time, and I can answer any questions that you may have at this time. I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and I look forward to speaking with you guys again. Thank you.